Check. We are live. Okay. All right. Hey. Another late start today, but it's all right. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good at work. Getting a lot of stuff done. It's a few huge projects, which I'm sure anyone else if you're at work or if you have a project at work that you're doing right now, if you've ever completed a project before, just how fulfilling it is and satisfying it is. So I guess I'm going through a sort of a challenge at work as well, where it's testing the tenacity for sure. But I will say, me doing this 100-day challenge for myself somewhat contributed to being able to put up with everything that's been going down so far. So, that's one good takeaway out of the many already that have occurred. That is pretty gross, man. I don't know if that's my hair. Oh, I lost it. Oh, hell no. There it is. Oh my gosh. It's right here. Look at this. There's a piece of hair in here. Wait, can you see it? It's like a strand of hair. Don't lose it. Okay, cool. It's definitely not mine. Or maybe it is. It's short and it's black hair. So, most likely mine. Holy cow, I'm already out of this stuff? That's insane. One. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be hitting the gym around this time right now because it's close to the same time that I hit the gym yesterday. I'm a patient guy, all right? But holy cow. It was just a little too packed for me yesterday to where I I actually gave in and into waiting for, some machines to be available, but ultimately I woke up today saying, "Yeah, I don't really like that." So, I don't think I ever want to go to the gym when it's that packed. If there was enough machines to support everybody that was there at that point in time, to where everyone could sort of get a workout in at some available machine, then that's fine. But I felt like yesterday I was just waiting for machines to be available, as well as soon as I hopped on one, I felt like people were already watching me, waiting for me to finish. And it's unfortunate. The new protein should be here tomorrow. I ended up getting another brand because for some reason the only this for some like this brand's hydrolyzed whey comes only unflavored. There's no other flavors for it. I guess I was looking at the isolate when I was looking at the flavors that they had, and they had like vanilla, chocolate, and then like this other one like strawberry cheesecake or something, which all sound really really good. But the biggest reason why I'm doing hydrolyzed whey, if anyone is really really wondering, is not because it's like the most expensive one. Well, that's partially why, obviously, but The biggest reason is hydrolyzed whey is the most filtered form of whey, so it doesn't have any of the fats or the carbs that come along with the milk or the cheese or whatever it is that this protein is derived from, versus whey concentrate and whey isolate, right? If you were to look at those three things, whey concentrate has probably the most, or it's the closest thing to like the raw material that it's derived from, whereas whey isolate is just a little more filtered, and then hydrolyzed whey being the most filtered. So if you're trying to cut fat, for example, which I'm trying to do, then hydrolyzed whey is the way to go. I really got to stop it with those cheesy lines, man. I can't help it though. And we are doing a double dose. And I guess you could say I'm doing sort of, I'm calling an audible for these last 9 days, to where I'm going a bit extreme. I made the decision, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Or I'm gonna try to. If I end up not doing it, it's not the end of the world. But I want to drink 4 shakes a day and only have one meal. Oh, I definitely need to put a little more water in there. Wow. That was almost like a dry shot. Anyways, to where I'm going to be taking enough shakes, whether it's 3 or 4 or 2 or whatever it is, but enough shakes to still give me enough protein to be at a protein surplus for the day, but then only sticking to one meal and then doing all of that within a certain window. Just because I'm really, really gunning for by day 100 to look somewhat cut. I mean, I am already looking really, really cut, but I want to take it just a little more extreme for these last 9 days. And then after that, I promise, you could hold me to it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to eat as I intend to. I'm not going to try to do any kind of extreme thing. But if I happen to eat once in that day, then so be it. But no matter what, the non-negotiable for me is to be able to stick to the protein surplus. The calorie deficit, whether it's 100, 200 calories, 500 calories, 1,000, whatever, after the 100 days, that's going to be great. But for these next 9, I think I'm going to try to do anywhere between like 800 to 1,000 calorie deficit. We'll see how this goes. But it's day 91 and it is back day. So I'm going to stretch for a little bit, for a lot of bit. Go to the gym a little later than right now, and then I will see y'all over there. I have been seeing like these other, not fitness influencers, but other people's content where it's sort of like a time lapse of doing something, right? So if you guys are interested in that, like stretching or whatever, like a time lapse of it, I'll try it out. I'll maybe one of these days I'll shoot me stretching, and then I'll do a time lapse of it, add some cool music in the background, make it look all official. But we'll see. But if y'all do want to see it, please don't be shy. Let me know in the comments. And speaking of comments, Lean, thank you for the comment. And to everyone else, again, I appreciate y'all, and I will always try to give a shout out to anyone that drops a comment my way. So again, thank you so much. And holy shit, I'm yapping again. So I'll see y'all at the gym. Holy cow. I intentionally got here later than I did the day before. And it is still packed. I ended up doing like the sit-up combo first. But we got some stuff done. I got both of the row machines, rear delt flies, and sit-ups. And now we got these bad boys. Even the back extension machine was taken. That's how you know it's really packed. I really got to throw some weight on this, but I'm sort of still fairly new to doing this. I just added it, or I just started adding it into my routine. I'll eventually throw some weight on. But what else do we have left? The back extensions. Laterals, lat pulls, low row, and the cable pullovers. Yep. Yep. Okay, it's not so bad. Oh, okay, that hurts. Never mind. Ugh. Holy cow. Oh. We'll get one more. Yeah, I don't know if I could do this knife thing. I don't know if it's sustainable. I mean, in the big picture and the big scope of things, it really just means I'm here for just a little longer. But I mean, even then, I'm not trying to stay up all night editing. I gotta be up early tomorrow. Ow. Whew. That stung. Okay. Water. And then the next workout. We are getting lucky now. I think it's because it's clearing up, which makes sense. I feel like more machines are going to be available in the next like 10 minutes, so I'm getting kind of stoked. That felt really good. I'm trying to watch this now because last time I put it around here, I think it's because the floor is kind of tilted. So it's prone to tilting if anyone steps on one of the other squares on the floor, or one of the other tiles. I was really debating on drinking the pre-workout, but kind of glad I didn't. I don't think I would have been able to sleep. Oh man. I might have to drop weight for this next set. I'm getting to 10 though on the 121s, which 10 full reps, and that feels really, really good. The last one feels so-so. I might need to put a little more oomph in it. We're gonna drop that right there. Oh man. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, see y'all at the next one. But I'm probably gonna do one more. Last one. Holy shiza. I went pretty crazy on the back extensions. And it's usually not a good idea to do low rows right after. So I'm gonna take it a little easy on the weights here. I still want to do 4, and I think we'll get all of this on the camera. Why not? But I'd say today's session was minus the crowdedness. Well, if you include the crowdedness, then it would be like a 9 out of 10. But overall, it was a pretty good session. 10 more seconds. Oh God. Yeah, I gotta drop weight. Fuck. I tried staying on the 121s, but it wasn't happening. Oh man. Safe to say my back and my arms are pretty shot.
Because it's formed, you're not there.
Almost there. Come on. Let me get this a little more that way. Come on. All right. You know what? That is the last one. My back is giving out. So take that as a sign. So we're gonna wash up and we'll see y'all at home. I'm not sure if I want to get a shake or eat dinner. I know I said only eat one meal for the day, but I'm kind of hungry. Whew. Man, I'm gassed. Oh, great workout though. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be sore tomorrow. That's for sure. But we ended up, excuse me, we ended up not getting anything to eat. I know. I bought a protein shake or a protein drink as soon as I left Gold's, and that's all I'm gonna have for the day, which puts me at around 700 plus 5, probably like 1,300 calories. But 1,300 calories, I am at 165 plus 32, so like 197 grams of protein for today. So pretty huge calorie deficit, but a pretty huge protein surplus. So I think we're okay. I don't feel any sort of fatigue or loss of energy from not having the carbs. So that's just my feedback from doing this. For anyone else that's wondering, like, can I put myself at an extreme calorie deficit and still, while still eating enough protein, and will I still have enough energy? The answer to that question is yes. For me at least, I still have energy. I was still able to do all of the weights and the resistance, the resistances, or the weights. Yeah, they both work. I was able to do the weights and the resistances that I wanted, and I didn't feel that I was any weaker or that I've been growing weaker, at least with my back exercises, my chest ones. Like the dips, I think it's just because I was trying to do them another way, and it was working a different muscle group harder than the way I used to do dips. That's sort of why I think I was feeling weaker, because it was just harder to do. But as soon as I made the adjustment back to doing the dips how I used to do them, it was as if I've been doing them this whole time. So it is crazy though that switching up, and it makes sense because it's the same thing with the lat pull downs, but just switching up the angle of where your feet are placed or where your legs are placed for something like the dips can completely change the workout in terms of which muscle groups it's giving more tension to, right? And that's the fun part of the game. Like today, I was using one of the cable machines, and instead of doing the rear delt flies like this, how we normally do it on that machine, I had those handles with cables, and I was pulling it this way. It felt really different, but it felt really, really good. So I guess that's another fun thing about the gym, right? Like as you're getting comfortable with your workout routine, you're finding new ways to move that particular exercise, right? Like there's not only one way to do a chest press, right? You can do it on the bench, you could do it with dumbbells, you could do it on the machine, you could do it with cables. Same thing with flies and all of that stuff. With the rows too, you could do them with dumbbells. But it's pretty fun. I'm looking forward to just continuing this, doing it all over again. I haven't really grown tired of it. That's another thing that I was kind of smiling about today when I was working out. I was like, dang, this is kind of crazy that I absolutely enjoy being at the gym and just getting a workout in, getting that sweat dripping, like feeling like you really put a good amount of effort into your workouts. There's something inherently satisfying about going through that whole thing or that whole routine. And even more so satisfying that we've been doing this for like the last 91 days now. So again, I don't plan on stopping. I want to see how far I can go, and we'll keep on keeping on. Right, bud? You just burped right now. Well, I'm going to play with him, give him some treats, maybe some, well, if I say PB, right? Well, peanut butter. If I say that out loud, he might have heard me already, but if I say that out loud, he absolutely loses it. But I'm gonna give him some treats. We're gonna cut this off for tonight. Yeah, it's already late. Holy cow. We're gonna edit this up and then get it on the tube. I wonder what we're gonna use for the thumbnail tonight. That's always a fun part, is at least as of lately, is finding the good or the perfect thumbnail. It's not always perfect. Like one of my mentors, he told me that the rough drafts are for the trash. It doesn't have to be perfect, and good is good enough. Oh man, I'll go more into detail about that, but if you get it, you get it. And we'll close there. All right. Peace.